Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Have you ever had a gut feeling about something and you ignored it just to later find out that it was right? Well, that's happened to me more than I can count. And so I wanted to make this video because the universe has been throwing it on my plate so many times. It's like every interaction that I'm having, it's like, ooh, pay attention, pay attention. So I wanted to do this video because I feel like there's somebody out there that may benefit from this video. So if this is the kind of video that you'd like to watch and learn about intuition, then please keep watching. Intuition isn't something that's magic. We all have intuition. Intuition is basically it's a deeper intelligence that's hardwired in you already. It's not something that only psychics get to have, or only people who, learn certain skills get to have. It just becomes, it's a muscle that you just have to train and learn to listen to. So by definition, intuition is the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning. So intuition speaks to you so fast. It's the way your body responds to something. It's the way that your feelings, or you're sensing something that your mind is not even able to put into words yet, or put into a sentence yet. So it's happened so quickly that your mind doesn't catch up to it. So it's a deeper knowing. It is beautiful. Another, you could call it a hunch, you can call it a gut feeling. We have a lot of terms out there for intuition. Women definitely have, let's say, they're much more attuned to their intuition because they're not as much in their, logic, linear mindset. They're more into they're much more attuned to their bodies. They're much more attuned to themselves. And again, I'm not speaking for everyone, but women tend to be a lot more intuitive, or pay attention to their intuition a lot more than men do. So the intuition is a small voice, like I was speaking earlier. It's that hunch that you get, the gut feeling about something before you do it, whether it's going to be good or bad for you. So from my personal experience and stories that I wanted to share, we were working with a real estate agent, and I just had this gut feeling like, I'm just not sure. We didn't sign up or anything. We just happened to meet somebody at an open house, and she decided to just take it upon herself to help us. So I always had this, the back of my mind, like, I just don't know. Well, come to find out, 2 years after working with her, we never found a home. We lost out on actually a couple. And then come to find out later that one of the homes that we lost out on, she was living in. And when I asked her about it, she actually lied. So anyway, I'm just saying, yes, it's illegal, and it's not something that that's ethical at all. So anyway, that was my intuition guiding the very first time that I had met her about not working with her. And a couple of the other, I've had so many of these experiences where I'll meet somebody at the first time, and I usually can see their motive behind being kind on the surface, polite on the surface, but there's you could see there's a motive behind it. Now, I'm not saying everybody's like that. There are a lot of people who are very kind, they're pleasant, they're compassionate, and they generally want to help you, but we all come across those people that sometimes there's a motive behind, the interaction. There's a motive behind a relationship, or there's a motive behind whatever exchange that you're having at the time. So when you're building up your intuition, you just become much more attuned to your feeling. You're within your body and you're listening to yourself. So it's like a muscle. So it's not something that you can gain overnight. It's just it's a muscle that you have to learn to trust. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it right now. I definitely fall into the trap of actually making mistakes. I like to sometimes override it with logic because my intuition will speak to me. It's that small voice, and then I'll say, no, but this, and this, overriding it again, only to later find out I should have not gone with that. Another story that I had, that we were actually looking into getting our interior painting, and there's a lot of companies out there, they'll do it for you. So I interviewed about maybe 7 to 10 companies, and one of the companies, the guy came out to gave me a quote, and I just felt something off about his energy. I just didn't think he was, just didn't come off as pleasant, didn't come off as safe, so to speak, and I just didn't know what it was, but I knew instantly this is not the person that we're going to be hiring. Well, later on when we did hire one of the companies to work with, which I'm really happy with, he ended up telling me that so-and-so company, he says, yeah, a lot of people actually have a lot of bad experiences with them and actually ended up taking them to court because of something that had happened. So even though I never told them what my gut feeling was about them, it was a little gratifying to know that I was right. And I'm glad that I didn't go with them, because something along the line could have just, I don't know, went in the wrong direction. So a lot of experiences in my life, and lately it's happening quite a bit. So it's almost like the universe is gearing me up because I'm overriding it with logic. When I'm meeting people, it could just be one interaction. Sometimes it's a few interactions. It's family members. Sometimes it's meeting new people. Sometimes it's business interaction. It's happening quite a bit. So I'm not sure if anyone of you out there is experiencing this momentum. If any of you out there are having, let's say, a tough time making a decision about something, try to learn to speak to your intuition. And for different people, it works in different ways. A lot of people like to journal. A lot of people like to get creative. A lot of people like to paint. A lot of people like to work with their hands. There's a lot of different ways that you can quiet your mind. You can quiet your internal dialogue and let your intuition speak. And the more you let it speak, the more it is going to help guide you to what is right for you. And it's never going to lead you in the wrong direction. It's actually going to lead you in a direction that will be aligned for you. We don't listen to our intuition, and then we regret later on if we didn't listen. I know a lot of people have experienced this. I know I should have done this. I know I should have said this. You just know. So I just wanted to kind of pop in and tell you that it's not just up to the psychics to have it or special people to have it. Everybody has intuition. It can protect you. It can make your life easier. And I'm learning to still work with my intuition and listen to my intuition. Like I said, we're all very conditioned to not listen to it, so it is a work in progress. But I wanted to post this video, and I hope it helps somebody out there. If you're struggling with anything in life, we're all dealing with something. Try to quiet that dialogue inside and try to connect with your intuition. We all have the ability to do it. It just takes some practice. So anyway, I hope this video helped some of you, all of you. I'm gonna just pop in and share some insight with you guys. Thank you so much for watching.